Ladies and gentlemen, tawo, koan, tawo ug tawa. Ladies, how do you say ladies and gentlemen? Babaye ug lalaki.
We just
Uh,
say ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
maayong adlaw and welcome back to From
Affirm to
Above
fluent.
to Fluence, the podcast where we learn Bisaya one simple step at a time. My name is Iran. I'm your student host, and with me, as always, is my teacher, Ronald Kilaton.
Hello.
And today's episode, we're moving from sounds into words. So last episode, we discussed sounds. And today, we'll be specifically discussing nouns. So we'll cover the first 20 basic nouns you should know. We'll look at the borrowed words. You learn some important particles that define nouns and finish with a simple exercise you can use to introduce yourself in Cebuano. Am I right, Ronald?
Yes, that is correct.
And that's so excited to learn more about nouns. Like
Hmm.
I really like. I'm starting to speak Bisaya a little bit, but the more nouns I know, the more easy it is for me to recognize what people are talking about and what to say. So very excited to learn as much as possible.
Hmm. So I want to start with the nouns because it's one of the easier things to memorize, and then we're gonna move on to verbs and adjectives later. But for the nouns, we'll start today. Let's start with 20 nouns. I'm going to present a little bit for us today so we can see
Oh,
what we have.
wow,
We have
that's
some nouns. Uh,
it,
I listed 20 nouns. It's not really extensive, but at
two
least
book.
we can start with 20 nouns.
All right,
So
two
we
book,
have say what?
two book.
Too big. Oh no!
Oh,
Let me
just
edit
kidding.
that. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me edit that. I'm so sorry. That's not
I didn't know that word. Mm,
too big.
that's a two book.
Too big. Here we
That's
go.
great. I love everybody loves some two book now and then. So,
Uh,
so for the listeners, Ronald made turn too big into two book. Too big is
I
water,
I
right?
misspelled.
So
That's right. That's right. Too
yeah,
big. Too big. So this is not a holistic list. You might have for the listeners, for our listeners, you might have different words that you prefer or that you want to use more often in the situations that you are. I try to list the most common words that I hear many times in my community. You can have more if you want. Anyway, so we have 20 words. We have here first one ngalan, which is name. Uh,
ngalan.
yes, ngalan name. Aaron, you want to say the next one? Maybe we can do
I think the next one will be tawo. So it
yes,
says TAWO tawo
tao
person.
person.
Bagan tawo diri.
That's right. Yes.
Hmm.
We have ulan for non-native Cebuanos who also speak Bisaya. We say the L, we pronounce the L, so we would say ulan. But for the native Cebuanos, they typically lose the L, so they would say one.
One.
One is rain. We are actually in the rainy season, so there's a lot of one.
One.
It's more common
Bagan
nowadays than in the summertime. But anyway, yes. Next one, what do we have?
adlaw. But
Adlaw,
I think in this
yes.
case you wouldn't leave the L out for the
No,
native
no.
Cebuano. It would be adaw. No?
That's right, yes.
Is it
The Cebuanos would pronounce the L, so they would say adlaw.
adlaw? All right. Adlaw is then day or sun.
Yes, adlaw
Yeah.
means day or sun. Next one, we have amahan. This is one of the words where the accent falls on the last syllable. So we would put the stress on han, amahan. Amahan.
Amahan.
It means father. We've actually covered this in the previous episodes, previous two episodes, or maybe last episode. Anyway, amahan is father. The counterpart, the female, inahan means mother. Also, the accent falls on the last syllable. Amahan, inahan.
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's cool. Inahan. New word.
Inahan. Yes, very good. Or nowadays, uh, in a normal house setting, don't people many people don't use amahan or inahan anymore. People would just use mama, papa. Uh, or nanay, tatay.
Is
More common.
I just learned the word ginikanan. Is that
Ah,
common used?
yes, that is the more broader word. So it would refer to either a mother or a father, or both. Mga ginikanan, if you want to make it plural. But
Yeah,
amahan is specifically is gender specific. Amahan is specifically for father, inahan for mother. And if you want to not be gender specific, then we would say ginikanan.
parents. Hello,
Yes,
my parents. Okay.
yes.
Uh,
Next one we have anak. Anak means child. A-N-A-K. Also, the accent on this one will be on the last A. So on the last syllable. Anak.
anak. Awesome. Then also iksoon.
Yes.
Nice one, right? I would initially say iksoon, but since
Right.
we pronounce every vowel, it would be iksoon,
That's right. That's
and
right.
brother or sister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've covered this in last two episodes. Yes, very good. How about you do the rest of them?
sure. I
Let's see how
mean,
you do.
bana,
Bana.
bana. Sorry.
Yes.
So it's a bana,
Yes.
husband.
Yes.
Asawa is
Mm-hmm.
wife.
Yes. Very good.
Asawa. So the emphasis comes on the second. Asawa.
Asawa. Second to the last. Correct.
All right. Tubig, not
Tubig.
tubog.
Yes. Not
Tubig.
tubog. Right.
Tubig.
Uh,
Baso is a cup.
baso.
Baso. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
It would be the emphasis on the A here,
On the
or
A. Correct.
yeah,
Yes.
baso. Baso.
Mm-hmm.
Naaka baso. Baso.
Mm-hmm.
Pagkaon.
Pagkaon.
Correct? Ay pagkaon.
Yes.
Is there a difference in meaning if you say pagkaon or pagkaon?
Uh, okay, this is gonna get tricky when we get to the verbs and when we start talking about the imperatives. Imperatives meaning the verbs that you command other people to do. Because this word pagkaon has a pag in the front and it is the same spelling as the imperative, as the command word. So when we say pagkaon, generally it means food, but when we say pagkaon
Pagkaon.
with a more commanding tone, then people will tend to understand it as a command.
Okay, interesting. Pagkaon or
Yes,
pagkaon.
right.
Hmm.
So for now, since we are in the nouns, let's treat this word as a noun.
Yeah, pagkaon.
Mm.
So kwarta.
Pagkaon,
More
by the
like
way, means
kwarta.
food. Sorry. And then
Yeah, yeah,
kwarta,
sorry. Yeah, for the listeners, pagkaon means food.
that's right.
And then kwarta is money.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Balay is house.
Yes. Cebuanos, by the way, lose the L here. So they would say
Oh,
bye.
bay. But then bay would also mean friend.
Correct.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
baay.
so the context will determine the meaning. If you say, hey,
Context.
bye, kumusta bye? Obviously, the person is not talking about house.
Well, what if someone is looking for someone's friend? Asa imong bay.
Asa mong bye, bye. Where is your house, friend?
Okay.
That will be funny. But in that sense, I think people can figure out which one is the
Yeah.
house, which one is friend.
Uh,
But
Again,
that does
context
occur.
super important. Yeah.
Yes.
So balay is house.
Yes.
Then we have dagat, if I
Mm-hmm.
pronounce correctly. Beach.
Dagat. Yes. Beach.
Dagat.
Beach,
Bukit.
ocean, or sea. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, dagat is beach, ocean, or sea.
Yes.
Bukit,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
mountain.
Yes.
Gugma,
Yes.
love.
Yes.
Ulo. Ulo
Ulo.
is ulo. So
Ulo.
that's
Yes.
head. And then I think kamot
Come on.
is hand.
Yes. Good. So
So,
so we
oh,
have these 20 words at least to start us with the nouns. We also have words that we want to attach to these nouns to define what these nouns are. Um,
if
so
I can
I
add something
yes,
for the listeners for the podcast, so these are one of the most commonly used 20 nouns in Bisaya.
hmm
We'll also add a link where you can download 100 most commonly used nouns in Bisaya, which will help you learn the language a lot quicker. You can download that and do
yes,
flashcards on your own.
yes,
So,
or if you already have a dictionary. Or if you have bought my book, you can look into the very back for the vocabulary. There's a long list of nouns, and you just pick and choose which ones you think that you're going to use more often in your situation.
yeah. which is highly recommended, as then you'll be more eager to apply it. So that's
Yes.
awesome.
We recommend using the nouns that you use more often. Maybe things that you find in the house, things that you find uh, outside your house or in your office,
Or a
wherever it
gym.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, in the gym. By the way, also, since we're talking about words that we find out there, wherever you are, there the Cebuano language or the Bisaya language also have the borrowed words that we put into our vocabulary. Borrowed words mean that they are words that come from a different language that we take in and borrowed and put in into our vocabulary that we use whenever we refer to that thing. So, for instance, when we say computer, Cebuanos did not invent the computer, so we use the original term for that. But we just put a Cebuano accent in it. Instead of saying computer, we would say computer,
Computer.
computer, or cell phone, cell phone, or bullpen, bullpen, pen, you know. Uh, do you have words like that that you know, Aaron?
Driver.
Driver, yes.
Driver.
Yeah,
Driver.
driver,
Driver.
yes.
Driver.
So
I
again,
think
this
maybe
goes back
the
to the very lesson that we have that we don't have the C, F, J, Q, V, all those letters, and we use the letters that we have in Cebuano. That's why it kind of sounds different. That's where the Cebuano
yeah.
accent comes in.
I think sometimes when they say something like restaurant or driver,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're trying to be nice to me by speaking English, but these are actually just the words. So it's important not to be too surprised, as
Mm-hmm.
they're used exactly as they are, just with a Bisaya accent,
That's right.
basically. So yeah.
So if you don't know the Cebuano word for the thing that you want to refer to, you won't go wrong if you just use the English term for it, and you'll be fine. People can still understand you.
But did you say because it's invented in another place, they, or if it's not from the Philippines, they just, because you mentioned the example of computers.
Yes.
Is
If
that, does that account for every other invention, or is that just one example?
well,
Or
if
I'm
it did
overthinking it.
if it did not originate in the Bisaya speaking people from the Bisaya speaking people, then we would typically use the term that was used for that thing. For instance, there are some food things that I guess the ancient Cebuanos traded with the Chinese. For some reason, most of them are food. So we would use those words to refer to those things. For instance, lumpia. Lumpia is now in the Cebuano vocabulary, but originally it's supposed to be Chinese. Lumpia, siomai, siopao,
Mm,
all those things.
makes sense.
All right, so going back to the particles that I mentioned earlier, particles are words that we attach to the noun to define the noun more, either to make the noun specific or maybe it's just a general noun. So these particles are quite important, and they are there most of the time, if not all the time, to present the noun. In English, we have those particles like a car, an apple, an apple, a pen, what else? A table, a name, or something like that. Or if you want to make it specific, the name, the apple, the pen. In Cebuano, we have those particles as well. Those
Yeah.
particles, let's start with ang. Ang is typically the word that is translated as the in English. So if we want to specify a noun, for instance, the name,
Um,
then we would say ang ngalan. The person,
maybe is
ang
it
tao.
the head,
So,
ulo,
yes,
ang ulo,
ang ulo. Yes. All
the
right.
head.
So, ang is typically, there are many other usages of the ang, but the more common one is that it is translated as the. We're going to explore the other usages more later when we get to the verbs or in later episodes. Anyway, so that's the ang. The next particle that we have is mga. Mga is a word that will make the noun plural, kind of like the S in English. So when we say houses, we would say mga balay. Uh, car.
Mga ulo.
Heads. That's right. So we would say
Many
mga
heads.
ulo. Yeah,
Mga ulo.
many heads. Yeah.
Uh,
Next particle that we have is sa. Sa has so many other usages, but the most common one, or the one that we're going to talk about today, is that sa is used for a location. If you're referring, if the noun that you're using is a location, then we need to introduce it with sa. For instance, sa Cebu, sa office, in your office, sa balay, or sa bahay,
sa, sa ulo.
sa ulo. Oh,
Yeah.
you have some stuff in your on your head, like na kay you have
Po,
some stuff on
sa ulo.
your, yeah, sa ulo. That's right. Yes, very good.
When I'm confused, I mean, it's often a bit of a challenge to try and figure out when to use what.
Ah,
But I've noticed that the Cebuanos really like to use sa a lot. So most of the time, when I have no idea what particle to use, I'll just say sa because it's the most common.
when
At the
in
end of the
doubt.
day, we'll still understand. But when in doubt, maybe use sa.
That's right.
That's
When
my
in doubt, use sa.
personal, yeah.
All right. So ang, mga, and then sa. The last one that we're going to introduce today is si. Si, it this one is easier to remember, but if we are trying to introduce a name of a person, then we need to have the particle si in front of that noun. So for instance, si Iran. Iran is the name of a person, so we would put si in front of it. Si Ronald. Ronald is the name
Yeah.
of a person, so we would put si in front of it. If you know of a person, maybe a Cebuano friend, when you're trying to introduce that person, use si in front of it. Do you know?
This si
Okay,
Eden. Kini, do you know Mousy Eden?
si Iran.
This is Mousy, or how do you say this is Ronald? See Ronald. Or
Si
do I say
Ronald.
Mousy
Yes,
Ronald?
that's right. Yes.
Mao? Do I use Mao?
Ma,
For the
ma,
listeners, Mao is, yeah, we haven't discussed that
yes,
yet,
we
but
haven't discussed it yet, but mao is this is, or it is correct, or
I'll just say si Ronald. Akong maestro.
okay. Yes, sure. Akong
Also,
maestro si Ronald. Yes, si Ronald akong maestro. Yes.
my
Uh,
teacher.
si
Yeah,
Iran akong estudyante. Yes.
nice.
All right, very good. Okay, so let's have some exercises. Let's go back to the list of nouns that we have. Iran, would you like to? I'm gonna say the English word, and then you're going to make the English word specific or
Okay, sure.
plural or both.
Wow. Okay,
All right.
both singular and plural at the same time.
Well, if I say singular, for instance, I'm gonna say,
I got you. I got you. Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
okay, just a trial.
Yeah.
If I say wife, what would you say?
Uh, asawa.
Good.
Ang asawa.
Well, I didn't say the wife, so you would
Oh,
say,
sorry, sorry.
yeah,
Okay.
so you would just say asawa. But if I had said the wives,
Um, the wives. Mga asawa.
and it is specific, the wives.
Of course. Charot. Ang mga asawa.
Ah, si Iren na daghan mga asawa. I'm kidding. No, that's not true. But anyway, um, so you get what we're trying to do. So okay,
Got
I'm
you.
gonna
Yeah.
say the love.
The love. Ang gugma.
Yeah, very good. Ang gugma ni Iren naga nagadilaab. Nagadilaab is like
Dilaab.
on fire.
Bitaw.
Yes. Okay. Names.
Just names.
Just names.
Mga nalan.
Okay. Food.
Pagkaon.
The food.
Pagkaon. Pagkaon. Ang
Okay.
pagkaon.
Ah, good. For some reason, this is still tubog. Let's go back to tubig. I was gonna say water. Okay, water.
Just water is too big.
Okay, good. The mountains.
The mountains. So, ang mga bukid.
Yeah, good. The
This
father.
is fun. Father. Father. Asa akong amahan.
Okay.
Amahan.
The
Father,
father.
amahan.
With the father.
The father, ang amahan.
Yeah, good. Rain.
Uwan,
Good.
ulan.
Good. People.
Mga tao.
Oh, very good. I tried to trick you there.
Yeah, I saw I got you there. You
uh,
thought I was gonna say ang
yeah.
tao, people, just tao. People's
Mga
plural.
tao. Yes.
Mga tao, so
Yeah,
people would
mga
be.
tao.
Yeah, I got
But
you.
but
Mga tao.
when I say the people, then you would say ang mga tao. Ang mga tao. Ah, good.
Ito,
The brothers.
the brothers. The brothers. Ang mga igsoon.
Ay, very good. Children.
Almost. Mga anak.
Ay, very good. Very good. The houses.
The houses. Ang the mga plural balay. Ang mga balay.
Very
The
good.
houses.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cars.
I forgot what a car is.
It's not.
I have to. I
Yeah,
don't think it's.
it's not here. I tried to trick you. You're so good. I tried to trick you. Anyway, typically, sometimes we would call car auto,
Auto.
the German term, or
Sakyanan.
we would say kutsi. I think
Kutsi.
that may be Japanese or I don't know. But anyway, the general Cebuano, the original Cebuano term is just sakyanan. That's right. Sakyanan is a general term for anything that you ride on. So it can be a car, it can be a truck, it can be a motorcycle, sakyanan. Typically, it refers to a car.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for today.
Wow. Awesome. 20 nouns, some
20
particles,
nouns.
and then some exercises to jumble the brain a little bit. So I think for the viewers or listeners, I highly recommend them to check your book or to download our flashcards.
Oh, by the way,
And
sorry,
oh,
assignments for our listeners.
yeah, of course.
Assignments for our listeners. I would like you to list 5 nouns that you normally use in your daily goings in and outs, and then make them definite, meaning use ang, or make them plural, meaning use mga, or do both, definite
Awesome.
and
I'll do
plural.
that. Just look around you and find some words,
Yes,
and then
that's right.
practice the ang,
Uh-huh.
mga, and maybe
Yes,
even sa or si if there's people around you.
that's right. That was supposedly the other assignment. So
Oh,
name 5 people close to you, and then try to introduce them to others in the Cebuano phrase, Cebuano way of introducing people.
can we do one example for the
Yes,
listeners?
yes. Go ahead, Darren.
Yeah, it was a genuine question. So how do I
Oh,
introduce someone?
you want me to give an example?
So, Mayang Buntag, si Ronald.
Okay,
Is that
uh,
correct?
that's right. Mayong buntag. My good student here is si Iren.
Mayang Buntag, uh, akong maestro, si Ronald.
Very nice. Very good. Yes.
I've learned that there is no this is. So this is, it's just you go straight to this my
Yeah.
teacher.
That is because we want to take shortcuts. But the
Okay.
proper way to introduce the proper way to put the phrase down is mayong buntag kini kini ang akong maestro si Ronald. Or you can say ang akong maestro kay si Ronald. Or you can say si Ronald ang akong maestro. There are many ways to phrase it.
Well, we'll get help the listeners get there. But for so far, see Ronald.
Si Ronald. Okay, that's fine.
See Ronald.
You point at the person. Si Ronald.
See Ronald. See, and then the name.
Yes,
So
that's right.
you'll get there. Yeah.
That's right. Yes. It will get complicated later, but we'll get there. That's right. That's right. All right. So that's all I have for today. So.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, so we learned 20 essential Cebuano nouns,
Mm-hmm.
how borrowed words work, how to use particles like ang, mga, sa, and si. So please practice at home, and in the next episode, we'll start connecting these nouns, I think, with simple verbs so you can form your first real Cebuano sentences.
Mhm.
So keep practicing, build your word bank, and padayunta. Let's keep going.
Bye bye.
Amping. Bye bye.